Hello everybody, this is Abdulrahman Roshdi. Welcome back to another episode of Odoo tutorials. And as promised last time, this episode is going to be more primarily focused on the Studio app or the Studio add-on, as well as the more modular things here in Odoo. And the Studio app, my favorite app. Nothing can top the Studio app and how versatile it is. I can make a whole new app with any and all features that I need for an app, and I can just add everything, and it's completely modular to any company that you're working for. And for an example, as I'm using the Studio app here, back in the CRM, I've shown everybody how the CRM works, but I'll show this still in the Kanban view. I can open the Studio app, which is in the top right corner, and this is the Studio view, and it shows you how any of the leads or the opportunities in the CRM look, and then I could add stuff. So personally, I could let's say I want to add what city this specific job is from, so I could put it in. It'll show me that it's in the city of Wilts here. Now if I close this, it'll show me every city on everyone. This is very useful. Let's say this company, the demo company that I'm working on right now, it's just a demo database. This is a furniture company, so it makes chairs, tables and such. Let's say I want to deliver. I have to do a lot of deliveries, and I need at a glance where each company is that I'm delivering to. So okay, ReadyMat is in Liverpool. Okay, I could send a truck to them. They're in Melbourne. Okay, I'll have to send them a plane instead. They're too far. So that's how you can use it here in the CRM. Or you could go again here in the leads. Let's say you need to know if a specific lead is, let's say, for example, abiding by a specific requirement, or if they have a specific requirement in here and you just want it to be known right in front of you, you can just add a checkbox right here, for example, and I won't even change the name for it now. You can change the label, so I could say label as pool, and now that I'll be saved in a second here. So I could have a checkbox if the company is cool. If I like working with them, I could of course check it at any times. And I mean, it opens because of how the leads are positioned, but if you have another checkbox in here, it'll reflect in the list view. That is another use case. Of course, you can have it for anything. Will just be for such, or you could have tags displayed better. You could switch around things. So sometimes I like having in the list view, if I go back in here, I open the list view again. Let's say I'd like to have the emails before the contact name. Let's say I want to put the salesperson or the sales team at the end instead. This sort of thing could make it much easier to organize your information, organize what you need. And this isn't even the end of the modularity. This is the bare minimum thing you could do. Even something like your sales app where you handle all of your sales, you could use the Studio app to fix everything to your liking. I've used it a lot because I was doing a lot of data migration on Odoo. And so using the Studio app to have the information that I need displayed correctly and removing information that honestly bugs me was really useful. That's sort of the basics of the Studio. I could honestly make multiple episodes on different ways I could use the Studio app, but it would ultimately just boil down to me adding a feature that I think is more useful for the app that is already so useful, like the CRM. So I'll instead look at another very modular app, which would be the website. You can build a fully configurable website that, of course, you can access and add everything, but from there you can have a shop right built into the app And of course, it has all of your products. It has all sorts of products, like one-time buy products like these objects, or you could have a subscription like this office cleaning service. But I can already hear you. You're saying, but the theme, it's just white. This isn't really useful. You could, of course, edit it, and you could change the theme, for example, here, or you could change the style of everything. But we can go through some of the themes that I really like, and I will show you some as well. Some of the things I really like is the Care and Aviato, as well as Graphene. No, this is Muse. Graphene down here. Yeah, Graphene. And for a furniture company, I would, of course, say use Loft Space. It's built on this sort of homey sort of style with a lot of muted colors that, if you add the correct images, can add a little pop to them. And it's already applying, it adds everything in directly, and it's already done. I didn't have to have someone come in. Of course, it adds things like fonts and stuff if they're available, but as always, you can still edit the website however you'd like. You can add anything in any place, but as well as I could have like features, like I can have a blog space, a help. You can book appointments. So let's say for our company, we're working not just abroad, but overseas and very far places of the earth. So we can have an appointment with, let's say, different offices for us, and you could talk to them about your needs and what you need for your office space or your home or such. Of course, this is just some demo appointments, so you could see all of the different things. And there, you could also add a jobs page, so a lot of companies would be looking for jobs. So instead of sort of hiding it in some small corner, you'd have it front and center in your website, which would help you get a lot more people applying. And it's just, in my opinion at least, way more helpful. You could always click these, it'll show you more. And you could open the different styles. So this is how it would look on a phone. It would show you, oh, here's the shop, here's the home page. It will show you everything on a phone instead, so you can have different styles, or on a desktop style. And I guess that'll be it for today. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. There are hundreds of other things I could talk about in Odoo, and getting some sort of way to know what you would like or what you need to know would be very helpful. Please remember to like or subscribe. And this has been Abdulrahman Roshdi, working with under Edutech Consultancy. Please, we can help you with all of your Odoo needs. You can configure Odoo to your company. If you would like that, please email us immediately. And I guess that's goodbye.